This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Hello, friends. John Solberg here. I am your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. And today's show is brought to you by Green Mountain Grills. Green Mountain Grills has brought the smoke to the competition scene in backyards all over the world for the last 17 years. Their Venturi-style firebox delivers the cleanest 150-degree smoke in the pellet game. Their newly redesigned 2025 Prime 2.0 grills blend the proven technology of the past and the technology of the future. Green Mountain Grills is the original innovator of all things Wi-Fi, and they continue to give the users granular options to control your grills in any environment from anywhere. Green Mountain Grills also leads the pack in accessories. From their pizza oven, they got side burners, they got rotisseries, they got rack systems, they got it all. Head on over to greenmountaingrills.com, check all that out, and don't forget, check out the new 2.0 Green Mountain Grills. That's at greenmountaingrills.com. Hey, let's take a jump back to 2013 and let's go.
Let's go! I'm an outlaw. Give me 2 shots. We don't need a radio. Bring a jukebox for my outlaws. Bring me 3 shots. We can raise hell before the speed stops. I'm a whiskey drinking SOB. If you
all right, we are back.
Then you won't like me. I'm an outlaw.
877-448-0433. Greg at thebbqcentralshow.com. I'm not sure exactly what happened with Bob Trudnak, but we will reload him probably next week or a week after. But nonetheless, my next guest is ripping it up in the Florida Barbecue Association this year. Currently ranked number 1 in ribs, number 1 in chicken, number 1 in pork, also sitting atop the FBA Team of the Year standings. And quite frankly, we just don't talk enough FBA on this show, so let's go ahead and start changing that right now. We go to the hotline. Welcome first-timer to the show, Jim Elser joining me. Jim, how are you, bud?
I'm good. How are you, Greg?
Doing absolutely fabulous, Jim. Appreciate you making time for the show tonight.
Glad to have you.
Jim, before we talk about the current reign of terror that you are going through the FBA with right now, maybe a little background about yourself and how you got into the competition barbecue scene.
Oh, well, I'm originally from Ohio.
Yeah, Buckeye, baby.
Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Once a Buckeye is always a Buckeye.
Where in Ohio?
The very north or northwest corner, around Toledo.
All right, got it.
I went to University of Toledo. Graduated mechanical engineer. So I moved down here about 8 years ago. I did a lot of barbecuing in back home in Ohio for friends and family, and every time we had a get-together, they wanted me to make ribs or pork or anything barbecue. So kind of got the hint. So I moved down here to Florida, and one day I was at work, just bored. I was checking around, just barbecuing in the state of Florida. I came across the Florida Barbecue Association website. So went to a contest in I think it was a Bartow back in 2009, and went around trying some different barbecue, and I thought, I can cook better than this. So that's how I am where I am today.
Jim Elser joining us here on the show. Jim, I have, we talk a lot of KCBS on this show, obviously, and I've done some interviews with FBA in the past. I used to actually have presidents on before the last guy that was on, but that's kind of since faded as well for some reason. But if you could, for the people that don't know, can you give me a little differentiator between the Florida Barbecue Association and Kansas City Barbecue Society?
Well, the first real difference is the turn-in times. FBA is every hour. We start at 11 for chicken, 12 for ribs, 1 at pork, and 2 brisket. And the KCBS, it's every half hour. Second is the turn-in boxes. FBA, we don't put any greenery in there. We fill it up with meat. Other than that, there's not really a lot of difference in the taste and tenderness.
Do you have you done KCBS competitions before, Jim?
Yes, yeah, I have. I've done probably 4 or 5. There's just not a lot of them down here in Florida. There's a few. We do Lakeland every year, Plant City. I did Sam's Club 2 years ago, and a few more.
Do you have a preference between one or the other? I mean, if there were more KCBS events, would you be more apt to do KCBS events, or do you like the fact that you don't have to worry about garnishing the box? And I guess some could consider it focusing on the meat. It's a meat contest, and that's what's showing in the box.
Yeah, I think, for presentation-wise, I feel that you can have a better presentation in the KCBS. You have the greens, you got a couple of putting greens. You can make it look really good. And the FBA, you can still make it look good, but it's a little. You have to be a little bit more creative. Put a lot more meat in the box. When I first started off, I'm putting the minimum they require, which is 8 portions. So I was just putting basically 8 portions in there, and presentation scores were not doing very well. And did a lot of talking to some guys, and they were showing me some boxes, and it's like, wow, you guys really load those boxes up. So now my boxes are heavy. A couple of weeks ago in a contest, I put 18 pieces of chicken in a box, and they were not small. That box was
18
loaded.
pieces of chicken?
18 pieces.
Wow. Are these boxes the same size that you would get at a KCBS contest, or are you getting a little bit bigger boxes?
They're standard 9x9.
Wow. A lot of chicken.
A lot of chicken.
No doubt.
Ribs, sometimes I put in there's probably 18 ribs in there. Pork is probably I've never weighed it, but it feels like a brick.
Jim Elser joining us here on the show, pitmaster of Sweet Smoke Q. Website Sweet Smoke and then the letter Q.com if you want to check it out here while we're talking. Jim, you're having a great year again, like I mentioned at the top. First in chicken, first in ribs, first in pork, first overall as well for Team of the Year. What do you attribute to success to? It's really pretty dominating right now.
I don't know about y'all, but I really enjoyed the crickets. I think Jim was in a nice outdoor setting, beautiful, beautiful summer evening. I think it was refreshing. I enjoyed it. I think you would like to hear the rest of the show. This is a great show. Greg's sister was in studio with a friend of hers, and they really mashed it up. It was a lot of fun. So head on over to the bbqcentralshow.com. There is a link in today's show notes. It's going to take you to this complete episode. Go check that out. And until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.